tem problema, amigo. Eu não tenho problema, amigo.
Oh, not me, man.
Move back, 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 move back. Out the way, bro. Out the way, out the way. You'll get knocked down.
Most of the people that we meet, especially African Americans, they don't even know their fathers. They don't even know their fathers. It was all of them, or most of them, were the product of one night stand. One night stand. They will tell you, I don't know my father. Well, who named you? Whose name are you carrying? Well, my mother chose his name for me. I don't know. Is that what we want for our ummah? No. كلهم أو معظمهم أبناء الزنا. أبناء الزنا. Why? Because man, he has to give up the seed. And because the marriage will limit them, they will go from one to another to a third. You know, subhanallah, it's one of the African American brother who accepted Islam. He said, Sheikh, Islam limited me. Only allowed me 4 wives. He said before
They say the so people call themselves Black Americans. They literally don't know even their parents. That's a sign of disrespecting somebody. And you find a lot, you have watched some clips, they are saying they are not black and they are refusing to be identified as black. But now the moment that they are facing deportation is the time that they want to be associated with black people, or they want the black unity. Remember, Black Americans, they fought for civil rights, or the fight that they went through in America to secure some of the civil rights that are enjoyed by immigrants as well. That means these people never had a trend in themselves. They were ready to help others, their brothers and sisters. But at the moment that you come and start disrespecting somebody and expect that once you face, or once you are in, or once is the time that you are facing a difficult moment, the time that you want these people to come through for you. It's crazy how every time people need Black Americans when they are in trouble, when they are in need of their support. We have seen some clips of their Somali leaders asking their people to vote for Donald Trump. This is a government that they chose. But now the time that it's coming against them and they are being deported, they want everybody to fight for them. That's all I'll be talking about in this episode. I want you to understand some of these concepts that I'm saying in some clips that I have researched. I really like you to watch these clips with a keen eye to get to understand what I'm really talking about. And you can still tell me in the comment section, why is it that a lot of people always need help from Black Americans when they are in struggle, but other times that they are okay, they are always disrespecting them, throwing bad words to them? And you can still tell me what to think about this episode in general in the comment section. If it's the first time you've come across my videos, my name is Milka. It's a humble request. You can consider supporting my channel by just subscribing. If you've just liked this episode or you like the content that I do, it's a humble request. You can consider supporting my channel by just subscribing. So let's watch the clips, then I'll come back with my commentary.
Go, 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 go. Stand back! Stand back! Move back! This is the freedom. I'm coming to my process immigration.
What country are you from?
I'm from Western Sahara.
We're here gathered today with community leaders, business leaders, and youth leaders from the Somali community and from the Muslim community in Minnesota to fully support and endorse President Trump. Some of the key issues of the community are the global wars, family values and education, economic issues, and the inflation. With all these and a number of other issues, the community came together and fully is standing behind President Donald J. Trump.
Minnesota is home to a large Somali population. We're hearing more and more, there are many reports about them supporting your candidacy this time around. But why should they?
Because they want safety, they want security. In many ways, they have the worst crime numbers in terms of crimes against, and they want to be safe. They want security just like everybody else. And I've heard that. I've heard I'm doing very well in that community. It's an honor.
And the reason why is because he's a fighter. That's it. We like fighters. More importantly, the left left us. They left us. 33% of our kids at third grade cannot read at grade level. We went from the 6th to what, 19 now? In Minnesota in education? I mean, we are failing in every standard. 8th graders, 60% cannot do math at grade level. These are our kids. We talk about economic conditions here. Our conditions is horrible. We can't afford anything as working class and middle class people. Now, please understand this. We love our brothers and sisters who are Democrats, but you left us. And because the left left us, join the right, vote for Trump 2024, vote for Joe Trabe 2024, vote for Mazie Young in St. Paul 2024, vote for Tajud in CD3 2024, vote for Tom Emma, our lion, out of St. Cloud. Farhan is here and is endorsing him. And please go out and vote, because voting for Trump without soldiers is giving him a failure. So please vote. Again, for the school boards, we have a ton of people running who are in the school board from all over the state. And please go vote for the Republican Party this time. Thank you so much.
Somalis are not black. Now, before you disagree with me, I just want to say, listen, right? There's no such thing as the term black. The term black only came about in colonization. I don't have to accept that, Sahib. That's why the other day when I was in a place, someone said to me, are you black? I said, I'm not black, Sahib. I don't accept that term. Because how can I or any other human being have the same skin color as this, bro? It's not possible. Can you see the correlation? It's not possible. It's not possible for someone to be a black. And before the people say, oh, you're self-hating, you know, you hate yourself. Listen, I don't hate myself. I'm proud to be my ethnicity, but I'm not black. I am not black. I don't even agree with any terms. I don't believe in whiteness or blackness or any of that. You know, I believe in ethnicity-wise. So yes, I am Somali, but I'm not black. And I don't believe Nigerians are black. I don't believe South Africans are black. I don't believe Ghanaians are black. I believe, yes, we're African, but we're not black, because black was a racially used term by the colonizers to put African people down, and I don't accept that term. So before niggas say to me, oh, you're black, listen, I'm not black, right? I've never been black. So don't push that shit onto me, bro.
Somalis are not black. Let me explain why. Looking at me right now, chat, am I black? I'm literally brown. I'm literally brown, bro. Think about it as well. Somalis are Arabs. We're in the Arab leagues. We speak the Arab language. We eat the Arab food. Bro, think about it like this, bro. If a whole community doesn't regard themselves as black, we can't be black, bro. We literally can't be black, bro. Boogie, did you eat your brain cells? Really and truly, Somalis are Arabs, bro. Think about it, bro. We're in the Arab leagues. We speak the Arab language. Bro, tell me I'm not lying, bro.
In this country, we do not blame the lawlessness of an individual on a whole community. What we also know is that there is not a single evidence that the president or his coolies have put forth that there are any single resource from taxpayers in Minnesota that has gone to aid and abet terrorism. That language is dangerous. That language puts the lives of Somalis not only in Minnesota, but across the country in danger. And if the president believed that and he had evidence, he would take people to court. So we are sick and tired of the president waking up one day and deciding to put forth falsehoods and demonize whole communities, while the ignorant people that support him then take the lies that he's spreading and use it as a fact. We've seen it during the campaign where he said Asians were eating cats and dogs. We've seen his vice president repeat those lies. We've seen the media run it as a headline as if it was a fact. That is shameful. That is shameful. That is ignorant. It makes us look like a stupid nation that does not believe in truth but traffics in lies. It makes the world mock us, and we are better than that. We are better than that as Americans.
Trump is scapegoating a tiny piece of the population, some of the most vulnerable people in our country. But Trump based his order on a report whose author has made it clear that his goal is to denaturalize and deport as many Somali Americans as possible. This is not about crime. It's not about safety. This is about purging people like me from this country. Minnesota has always been a welcoming place for people fleeing a home country that is blasted by war, poverty, and hunger. Europeans in the 19th and 20th century, Black Americans from the South, Hmong and Vietnamese, Liberians and East Africans and Latin Americans. This embrace of new culture is one of our greatest strengths. The first generation came here as immigrants, the second as Americans. They are our teachers, nurses, blue-collar workers, small business owners, and public servants. Donald Trump wants to make Americans hate each other over race and religion. That might play well on Truth Social or Fox News, but it's not going to work here in real life. Minnesotans know better. We care about our neighbors. We live and work alongside each other. Our kids go to the same schools. We shovel each other's cars out of snow. We are not afraid of each other, and we are not afraid of Donald Trump. He will lose this fight in court, and we will show his effort to divide us only brings us closer together and make us.
Welcome back to the channel, guys. I hope you have understood what I was talking about when I say that when the black, or when any black community, or when any community faces some struggles in America, such as deportation, it's the time that they turn to black Americans, saying that we are all black people, we need unity. But they don't acknowledge the efforts that the black Americans did for them even to experience some rights that they are enjoying currently in America. They disrespect the black Americans. These people went through a very tough period during slavery. They had to work in cotton farms and they never got compensated. They went through a very struggle period for them to fight for themselves, fight for their lives. During slavery, they really went through a very tough moment, but nobody is ready to talk about it. Nobody acknowledges the efforts that these people need. They only turn back to them when they want help or when they want their support. Is the only time that they remember these people exist in this country. It's kind of ironical because when black Americans face a challenge, these other communities are not ready to support them, but when they need their help, they push harder to get the support from the black Americans. I think we're supposed to take accountability. Wherever somebody needs help, be ready to offer. Not that because it doesn't concern you, you just brush it off. One day it will turn, or one day it will be your moment to need these people's support. What if even them, they say that it doesn't concern them and they brush it off? That we're supposed to be learning some morals from all these issues that arise. The Somalis leaders, they are the ones that who stood and campaigned for Donald Trump and supported him and urged people to vote for him, because they maybe thought that it will never, or they will never get attacked, or the decision that they made, I think they just based it on their interest, not being, or not being considering or not considering other communities, not considering the black people, the black Americans. But when they are facing problems, they need these people to stand up for them. They betrayed them during a vote, during elections. They voted for a different government. It's really crazy how people always want black Americans to help them when they are in a tough moment, when these people face some discriminations. You're not there to support them, you're not there to stand with them. You can tell me what you think about this episode. It's a very uncomfortable episode to talk about, but one message to my Somali brothers and sisters: I don't have any hatred towards you. Whatever you're going through in the hands of Trump's government, we are really sorry and we hope things will get better. That's what I have to say about this episode. You can tell me what you think about this whole issue. If you've watched up to this point, it's a humble request. Consider supporting my channel by just subscribing. You can also give this video a thumbs up if you've liked it. Let's interact in the comment section and get to understand some of the information that people are not aware of. So thank you so much for watching up to this point. My name is Milka. Let's meet on the next episode. Have a nice day.